Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome back to Star Technology. Now, I kind of recorded a video before this with no sound. I don't know what happened, if I'm honest. I think the cable might have come out of my my microphone or something. But anyway, that does mean that we're basically just going to cover everything that we did between episodes. I've got the multi-smelter set up. I've got a lot of stuff like auto-crafted as well. I'm using this over here for auto-crafting all the stuff for the multi-smelter. It's really good, by the way. Thank you for explaining that to me. Over here as well, I have got oxygen all set up using silicon dioxide. And you get loads of silicon out of it as well. And if we come over here, I've got automated water also set up. So that's just a bunch of storage buses on aluminium drums. And I'm using the super tank right now, which is pretty good. This one's for water. The aluminium drum I've got for seawater and for distilled water. So, yeah, basically the water is coming out of the aqueous accumulator going into the fluid cell, which is feeding the wooden barrel. That is then taking sand. The sand doesn't get, like, taken or whatever. That then pushes into the aluminium drum, and then we've got access to it in the system because of the storage bus. Must be a better way of doing this, by the way. I have no idea. I'm thinking, is there like a controller for the super tank? I really hope there is. Because otherwise we're just going to waste all of our channels on storage buses for one tank at a time, which might be a bit annoying. Over here as well, I am using a level emitter to stop this from exporting oxygen and sand. I did read the comment after I already set this up that instead of using, what is it? Glass dust to make silicon dioxide, you can also use flint dust. Yeah, I didn't see that until after, but it's fine. We've already got automated glass now. So what happens is this puts in oxygen and sand. That turns it into glass. You actually get two out of it. The glass is then pushed into the macerator like this. And then it gets macerated down into the glass dust, which goes into here. And glass dust turns into silicon dioxide. And then the silicon dioxide goes into the electrolyzer, which when you've got three of them, it does make oxygen and some silicon. And you get an absolute ton out of that. So super useful. I don't know what... Well, I'll tell you what. It's because I'm making loads of silicon over here that I never looked into any other way of doing silicon. This right here is just the setup that we had where that was. I've moved it because it makes sense to be over here. And this is passive technically, so I like having passive stuff, right? I am currently making some stainless steel. Making quite a bit of it. How much stainless steel have we got? We've got over 100. Yeah, because we're going to need a lot of that for HV. And I'm also currently making 64 advanced integrated circuits. Now, I do apologize if I've just gone over everything like super quickly. It's just obviously, yeah, we had to do that. Over here as well, you can see that I've connected up a storage bus to the storage controller over here. So all of this is now in the system, which is super nice. And yeah, that's it. That's where we are at right now. Now, if we have a look in here, I'm going to try and make the MV circuit assembler. Fingers crossed we could do that. And it'll be like twice as quick as well. I don't know why I didn't bother doing this bit first. Making the circuit assembler first, but meh, we're all good. Right, that has finished. We have got advanced 64 advanced integrated circuits. These are HV. I love it. I don't know why. I really like doing that. I like doing the 64 of it. It just feels nice. There we go. Right. So, I am going to get a drum. Let's use a smaller drum, like the bronze one we've got right here. I was looking at it. We don't need this advanced smelter whatsoever. So, I'm going to plasma scrap it. So, we do need the oxygen. You need oxygen for the whatever it's called. Oh, I remember. I used it over there, didn't I? Yep. So we're going to use this, and we're going to put that one in. And we're also going to put that one in. And it's going to use some oxygen, and we're going to get a load of stuff. Load of gubbins. Over there, with the multi-smelter, that is just doing alloy smelts right now. But if we have a look, let me take all of this. Oh, you're going to flip in. No, don't crush everything up. Poop. Okay. Did not mean for that to happen. Damn it. I am... Uh-oh. Right, I've got to quickly stop this from exporting. Like that. There you go. Oh, perfect. There we are. Nice. So I got all of the aluminium back from that. Yeah, I got rid of my alloy smelters because we don't need them anymore. I'm going to turn that one back because we might need it later. There we go. Yeah, got rid of my alloy smelters. We don't need them. And yeah, we got all of the integrated circuits. That's so good. It looks like we've already completed most of the things for this right now. So if I were to, okay, let's do this. Start. And then we also say start on that one. Okay, retry. Replan. Oh, I'm missing nickel and steel rods. What? Have I not got steel rod? I haven't got steel rods automated. Interesting. That's a weird one not to have. All right, let's do lathe. Steel rods. Oh, I also made this between episodes. It's on the side. Didn't know where to put it, if I'm honest, so we're putting it here. So all I have to do is type in lathe, and I can pop that one in like that. Because it's like right next to it, it knows where to put it, and it has the name of the thing that it's next to. So that's super useful. This is the pattern access terminal. Make sure you get one of these if you're going to do applied energistics. I will say, eventually, we will expand our ME controller. I've already expanded it a little bit, but we're going to expand it a lot more later on. When we were done with MV, when we started getting into MV, and I did a massive tidy up, like I moved a bunch of stuff over there, moved a bunch of stuff over there, and we set up this area and stuff like that. I did that tidy up, and I feel like we're going to have to do a lot of tidy up later on as well, especially when we start passive everything, if you know what I mean. We're going to have to definitely do a lot of passiving. So there is the robot arm. I've got a robot arm, and now we can do that one. We can do that one, and we can't do this one because we have to wait. Now, another thing I did between episodes was I actually changed this over to be making us some rubber ingots instead. So this takes its time, but it makes us rubber ingots. You can't smelt these back down in an extruder, or whatever it's called, an extractor, but you can with these. Now, it seems a bit counterintuitive to, if we want to get liquid rubber, we could just get it from this, but I don't want to store it over here. I would rather have the rubber ingots, because I'm sure we're going to be using those, like, later on. Plus, I can use the rubber ingot, like, recipe in, I think it's in here, in the bender. Okay, it's not in the bender. How do we get rubber ingots into plates? We could use the alloy smelter, I guess. I'm sure there's a better way of doing it, but it's fine. Anyway, we've got that now, so that's super useful. And there's that one. It's going to continue making... No, it's not. Okay. Ah, because we're out of nickel. How the heck do we get nickel in this pack? Alright, I'll just go spout some of this up. Now, what we could do, if I come over here and I go electric furnace, stick those in. It takes 3 seconds to do a whole stack. It's insane. It's so good. Amazing. Right, let's do this again, I suppose. There you go. And that is going to make us the advanced circuit assembler. So that's pretty cool. We got the advanced circuit assembler. I can take all of the recipes out of here, which is just these 3 right now. But we can take these recipes out and we can pop them up in the... Wow, this is where the alloy furnace was. You see it's got no recipes. All of the recipes, by the way, for the... so over here, this is for the electric blast furnace. I'm just using modular routers to send it over there. I probably should just get a cable and get the cable over there. But I've got all of this gubbins underneath and stuff. I don't know. So for right now, I'm not going to do that. What I should do is I should pick all of this up and move it up. And then have like a little access area underneath. Probably a good idea. There is the advanced circuit assembler, which is a quest, by the way. So there it is. Good stuff. Now, apparently, we need to make the printed circuit board. So I'm going to bookmark that. We need to make the printed circuit board like that. Although we probably are going to use the iron because we've already got that automated. I think we do at least. And then finally, for the quests, we need to make some of these CPUs. Unfortunately, that means that we're going to have to make another one of these laser engravers. Which is a little annoying, but that's fine. I'll probably set it up down here. Yeah, we can set it up down here somewhere. Probably a good idea. I might actually change this so the cable comes down like this. Because right now, that is 8 channels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we've got 3 right there. Oh yeah, we can't forget to add that one right there. Can we make another advanced? Okay, let's make one more of those. Just I want to see it working. It working up here. I think it would look really cool. Oh, it does do a lot, doesn't it? Flipping heck. Kind of involved what it's doing right here. There we go. Oh yeah, and I need the hammer. There you go. It should do multiple crafts, obviously, so it's going to have to do... There you go, there's another one. That one is currently making the good integrated, and then it'll make the advanced integrated. And that has replaced the integrated circuits that it used. Love it. And it's a lot quicker because I think each time you move up, you halve the amount of time it takes. But I think you double, or actually it's more like triple the amount of power that it uses, right? Right, let's crack on with making some of these right here. So that is some sheets, which is not the right sheets. Polyethylene sheets are probably what we're going to have to use. Polyvinyl chloride sheet. How the heck do you make this? Vinyl chloride and oxygen. Hydrogen, ethylene, and oxygen. But it needs to be on option 3. Or you could do chlorine gas and ethylene. Gets you vinyl chloride. I might set this one up. Am I already in there? I am already in there. Okay. I already forgot what we were doing. I think it's this vinyl stuff. Yeah. Probably don't need to do this, by the way. We could probably use the polyethylene or whatever, but I feel like we should be doing this. So there's that one. Vinyl chloride. We decided we are going to do this one, didn't we? We do have everything for that, so that's pretty good. And then I forget which ones these are on. I think it's option 1. Are you option 1? Yeah. So it's this one. There we go. And why do we need vinyl chloride again? It's for this, right? Fluid solidifier. Can we do it in any other way? I think we might have to make a fluid solidifier purely for this. Right, here we go. We just need to make ourselves a new casting mold for this. And I need to set up the whole thing, but I popped it down here. And it should go back in the way it went. So that is the recipe right there. And we should be good. I think we're good when it comes to that. Cool. Okay. Now we need to actually start putting these together, I guess. So it is the polyvinyl chloride sheet. That's the badger. We only get 2 out of this, but it's still not too bad, is it? Actually, is it better for us to make it out of polyethylene? Nope. I did a good thing right there. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, we are going to probably end up putting that in this one because it's got less recipes in it than this one. Yeah. Cool. And I don't think it requires... Wait a minute. Yeah, it doesn't require a specific, like, number, does it? Now, this one... Is that the recipe that we're looking for? Plastic sheet, copper foil. Yeah, that's the badger. And again, that doesn't need to go in anywhere. So we could put it in this one as well. Doesn't really make sense, but I'm not really... I don't really mind it doing this, if you know what I mean. Ideally, we'd put it in the other one. And that way, whilst it's making the plastic... Well, whilst it's making like tons of these plastic ones, it can make this. But who knows? Anyway, let's make a printed... before we do that, we should make the plastic. Because... Quest. I'm thinking ahead. Actually thinking ahead for once. What are you actually doing right now? Sorry. Wait a minute. Oh, you're making hydrogen chloride. And now you're making this stuff over here. That's really quick. Oh. Yeah, I should probably mute that thing as well. Oh well, at least we could tell if it was working or not. That was actually quite useful that it did that. Anyway, that should have made a plastic sheet. Or is it doing it now? What was it doing? Wait. Oh, it did it. It's right there. Plastic sheet. Quest. Or half a quest. And now we can just say, go off. Actually, let's make 2 of these. We're going to make 2 purely because we had 2 plastic sheets, right? So, or plastic circuit boards. How bad is that? Is that... Okay, cool. It's got everything it needs. That wasn't too bad, was it? So that'll be this quest. Then we need to set up the CPU. So again, we need another laser engraver. One of these bad boys. I already have the diamond lens. I made this ages ago. I'm not sure why I made it. I think it was just because I was making all of the lenses that I could at the time. But is that it? Is that the plastic sheet thing? Oh, there it is. Quest. Love it. Thank you very much. So, CPU wafers. And we need to, yeah, do that one as well. Right. Laser engraver. Engraver. Should we make, yeah, we have to make the advanced one, right? I believe so. Okay, so if we click here, we can then tell it to make me everything. There you go. I can only do 2 things at once. Replan that. Thank you. But that's fine. We'll just let this go and I'll hit start every time something finishes. Oh, I love this so much that we could literally just... Oh, there we go. Oh, we can just make one. We can just order it. It's like when Amazon finally got invented, right? And you could just like order stuff off Amazon. Oh, it feels so good. And now I need a pattern provider. The only problem is right now, I should probably get into wireless at some point, shouldn't I? Wireless AE rather than this thing, which is from Simple Storage, right? Nah, we're all good. We're all good for now. Let's get ourselves another pattern provider. I don't really need to make the extended version, but I just do because why not? There we go. Right. So this one can go down here, and if I get that diamond lens, pop that one in. Oh, that's going to annoy me. I have to put it in the lens slot, otherwise it does work the other way around, I believe, but otherwise it just hurts, doesn't it? So let's take that one out, and we can make the CPU. Oh, we nearly put it in with the lubricant, even though we've already got lubricant in this thing over here. So let's stick that one there. There we go. What am I doing? I could be using this thing right here. So let's do laser engraver. Now, that does look weird because they're all like clumped together, but you can tell because this one doesn't have anything in it. That's the one that I'm going for. So now if I do what is it? CPU. Okay. Start. And now if we have a look down here, should be going. It is not going because got to press that button, didn't I? But there you go. That's now going. Going to get us 45 seconds. It's going to get us 1. Now, the reason I ordered this and not the CPU chips is because I need to take this out and put it in my inventory before we go and put it over here. Can't forget to use the hammer on it. I should probably charge my boots. As soon as they go to yellow, I keep thinking, oh, I need to charge that. Anyway, there is another quest. And we can stick that one up into there. And then we can get the CPU chips. And the funny thing is, as soon as we get the CPU chips, we can make a brand new version of the microprocessor. Oh, it hurts, doesn't it? But you also get 3 out of this. And then you can use that microprocessor to make this microprocessor, which is the MB tier. Which, again, you get... Ah, so you don't even have to use the previous version to get this. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do it. I'm already going to just go ahead and... No, that's not the one, because we're not going to use soldering. I might as well use tin, because I've got tin. So I can do that one. I want to use that one right there. And then... this one... yeah, I guess. I don't know if we've got inductors yet, but... we'll be right. Is that the one we just did? I think it was, yeah. Okay. So let's do the final one, which is this. Now, it looks like we also need a clean room to do this. Requires clean room for the circuit assembler. So we can at least get up to the advanced, and then we can go back. Ah, here we go. That is a quest. Thank you. That makes sense to everyone, why we're doing this. So we can literally take these out of here, and we're not going to use them again. Feels like really icky, doesn't it? But this is how GregTech does stuff. So we don't actually have capacitors automated yet. I'll take that one out. That is the liquid polyethylene and the sheet as well. Yeah, okay. So we don't have the sheet for that yet either. Interesting. You know what we could do? We could literally use the fluid solidifier. And then we can... let's pop that one back in. We can do that recipe. And then we can do... can you literally not use the bender for this? For the polyethylene sheet? Oh, that is so frustrating. Oh, you can cut it though. Oh, that's fine. I guess that's okay. Okay, so we will have to use the cutter recipe. So let's get rid of the lubricant for that one. So many recipes right there, but let's use that in the cutter. Pop that one there. This one can go in the molecular assembler. Oof, I am really running out over here. Someone did, wow, they kind of recommended we use the matrix. This thing, which is like a big version of the molecular assembler. I will do that. I'm just a little worried about power, about how much power we've got. We will need to get into proper power at some point. Where's this one go? This one goes down here, doesn't it? Fluid solidifier. This one is going to go in the... is it the bender? I think this goes in the bender. Let's have a look. This one is... yep, it's the bender. Nice. Stick that there. And then... this one goes over here. And where does this one go? This is the issue. I lose track of... oh, flipping heck. Give me that. Thank you. This one goes in the assembler. I think this is the assembler. Yeah. Again, I probably should have used this thing. Pattern access terminal. There's also an extended pattern access terminal we should maybe look into. Really cool because you can like double click on the thing and it will show you where in the world it is. Or like flash. Have like a little border on it. It's pretty cool. Nice one. Right, let's move on and do the next recipe, which is this one, which we have everything for. So that recipe is like almost the same as this recipe. Okay. Fine red alloy. We don't have that. Wire mill. Yeah, we can do that one. How have we not got that in the wire mill either? Interesting. Wire mill. Wire. Is that how we did it? No, I think it's... I'll just put it down here. There we go. I think that's everything. We pop that one in as well. And then finally, let's do the advanced one, which is up here. There's this one. And that does need an inductor, which is fine. We're proper out of patterns now. Love it. Now, that is a steel ring, fine copper wire, and polyethylene. Is there one for annealed? There is. So why would we not use annealed in that situation? And you can use zinc, nickel, zinc, ferrite ring. How am I getting nickel, zinc, ferrite? Ferrite mixture dust. How do you get that? For now, this is probably a bad idea. I'm going to use this recipe. I think that's the recipe to use. I didn't realize we'd need a steel ring as well. I don't have an extruder for it, so I'm literally just going to use that recipe right there. I did obviously make a pattern for patterns, because it's like a rite of passage. You need a pattern for patterns. A weird thing, isn't it? So I do have that. So that one can go in the molecular assembler. Where's this one go? This one goes in, I'm guessing, the assembler. Yeah. Which is right here. And then this one goes in the circuit assembler. And then we can take these ones out because we don't need these anymore. So there we go. And now, advanced. What is the other name for this? What is this one here called? Microprocessor. Microprocessor. Should we try and make one of these? Actually, let's make a processing chip. I forgot. Quest, isn't it? We need to do quests. There we go. So that's going to make us all of the stuff for this. Getting through the tin wire. It's making fine wire. Should make the transistors. And then it should make 3 microprocessors, which are literally LV circuits, as it says right there. So, perfect. A superior basic circuit. Cool. And again, when that one comes through, more quests. Amazing. Right. Microprocessor. Off you go. And then we get that one as well. I don't know what we do next. Probably the machine hull, right? And then we can actively go ahead and make this stuff right here. That's a HV machine hull. You need a lot of stuff for this. Oh, that's just for the clean room, like, top bit, right? Clean room. Am I thinking of the right thing? I think I am. It's this stuff, but... Ah, there you go. That's what I was looking for. If we have a look right here, it's this stuff. Plascrete. We need to get plascrete. Plascrete. Polyethylene sheets, steel frame, and some liquid concrete. Liquid concrete comes from stone, marble, gypsum, or clay, stone, and water. Stone dust, calcite, and gypsum as well. Yeah. You can get a load of it. Anyway, we'll probably have to, like, automate that as well, I think, at some point. There is the next quest. And finally, let's make one of these microprocessor assembly. Now, it is really good sign that we can make all of this stuff, so I'm quite happy about that. And it's going through, and it's actually quite quick, it looks like. There you go. So it's making all of these bits over here right now. It takes 16 seconds. Oh, I really feel like we should go back and make the stuff for the inductor right there, but all good. Right, there we go. Did I get the quest for that? Oh, there it is. Thank you. Lovely. Right, brand new processors. Brand new processors right there. I've also got 64 of the previous HV processors, haven't I? So that's pretty fun. Now, if we have a look through here, there is like this processing line. I swear there was one that had all of the different... Is it lines of progress? Ah, here we go. This is what we were looking at. So there is another HV that you can get called a nano processor. Yes, and that's what we need. I think the final HV, this one is in EV. So you need to get to EV before you can make the nano processor. And you can make, what, like 4 at a time when you get to LUV. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I love it when they lay it out like this. It just looks so good. Oh, it looks amazing. Implosion compressor, clean room. This is the one we need to crack on with, I think. Yeah, right. Anyway, between episodes, as I said, I did make some stainless steel. We got some right there. I also automated everything when it came to stainless steel, because if I do this, what it will do is it will go off and it will get us some of this manganese. Manganese is kind of a pain if you don't remember how we got manganese that previous time. Manga. If I do one of these, what you do is well, you need some of this I don't know how you say that. Pyrulusite. Pyrulusite? I don't know how you say it. You guys, can you give me a pronunciation guide for that one, please? I should start saying that to you guys, because you always, like, have a go at me if I say it wrong. So I don't want to say it wrong anymore. I want you guys to tell me how I'm supposed to say it. There we go. Anyway, yeah, we can get some of that. And that is the reason why I hooked this up over here, because you get all of that from over here. This is the stuff. You crush it down and then, yeah, you electrolyze it after crushing it and centrifuging it a couple of times. Yeah, now we've got loads of stainless steel. And in fact, I might try and get another 100 stainless steel. Out of nickel dust. That is the thing. I do need nickel. I don't know how I get a bunch more nickel. Must be a decent way of getting it. Let's have a look. Is it that I have to go... Oh, you can process copper to get nickel, can you? I thought it was the other way around. Oh, there's loads of stuff you can do to process to get nickel. I think I was supposed to. Is it the iron? I think it's the iron that you're supposed to put through. Let's take iron out of this right here. And when this finishes... Oh, no, this is not going to make us anymore, is it? Because it's currently making us loads of diamonds. Because we run off diamonds. Oh, dear. Okay, I'm not sure what we do at this point. Oh, magnetite as well. Is it magnetite that does it? Or is it this stuff? Oh, wait. No, this is zinc. This is not nickel. Oh, damn it. I was like, wait a minute. This is it. Okay, we need a load of nickel, but that's fine. We can try and figure out some nickel soon. We have got ourselves this down here. I have no idea how long I've been recording, but I tend to go over by quite a lot recently. So what I might do is call it here. I will cut this bit out if I am under 30 minutes, but I want to try and keep it at 30 minutes just because I will lose a few of you guys if I don't. And yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. Now, I have noticed that a lot of people have stopped watching now, which is fair. I understand. Like, more people will start watching again when I am closer to the end, I guess. But I am still planning on finishing this series off. I'm just going to put that out there. So I'm staying with this for the long haul, let's say. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. So thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.